We never really talk about how Jesus never actually died the second time. He just beat the earth level. And welcome back to Broke Till Friday, episode 30 something. I don't know. I didn't pull up the thingamajogger.
39, I think.
38? I don't know, man. 39, yeah, because 38 was indoor diet till Friday. Episode 39. Wait, did we test the audio? No, it doesn't matter. It's too
I
late
tested
now.
the audio.
No, he tested it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Edward's eating lima beans.
Are these lima
Walter's-
beans?
What are you eating, dude?
Zucchini or something. Oh,
Lima beans?
green beans. Green beans, right?
Peas in the pod?
Yeah, edamame.
Yeah, edamame. All right.
Well, actually, I'm
Yeah.
eating a whole like 2-course meal.
Right now?
Yeah.
You call that a course? That's leaves. That's what my food eats. How dare you?
Nah, I got like 3 pieces of steak, dude.
3 pieces? Damn. Somebody's
Nah,
trying to book up.
I have 2. I only have 2 because I'm not trying to get fat.
Fat. How did everyone's diet from last week? What do you think, Walter? Let's start with Walter. Walter's over here jerking off. We can see you. You have the camera on.
Yeah.
I gained like 300 pounds.
Fuck. I knew it. I knew it wouldn't work.
What about Edward? What about you, Eddie?
So, I was doing so good. And then I went to Korean barbecue.
Bra moment. Why are you going to Korean barbecue again? Come on.
It's
You just
so
go?
good. No, that's why. This time was the time that I went. This is the first time in like years that I've gone.
Okay, not in years.
Yeah, in years.
Pretty sure we've gone. No.
No, we haven't gone. I went 2 times. One time in high school and then one time with Noosh, like a year and a half or 2 years ago.
Well, did you get the Rona? How many people were there? A ton of
Dude.
people?
Okay, so we got lucky. We got there at like 5, and there was almost no one there. And we ate and we finished. And once we started to leave, because they had like a separate door for the exit, we turned around to look at the entrance. Fucking packed. There were like, I swear, it was at least 60 people or more.
I guess everyone coming in after work and stuff, huh? That's why you go to shit early, dude.
So many fucking people, and I'm just like, nope, out of here. Ain't risking that Rona shit.
Honestly, dude, like when Hector was like, he went to Costco, and I'm like, is going to Costco? Sorry, is getting 3 pounds of cheese really worth it to get coronavirus? Also, you know, it's like, come on.
Ah, shit, you look so pixelated.
Yeah, it's the internet connection, I think, because like on my side it looks clear, and then Walter looks clear on mine too.
Yeah, Walter looks
You
clear.
You look a little pixelated, but not that bad.
I look
mean, it's
grainy
just-
on mine, so.
Mm,
But that's probably because, you know, it's like a 3-way internet shit.
no, it's just probably the bandwidth. Probably a lot of people use. I mean, obviously a lot of people using Discord and stuff. So.
Oh,
You know how that
okay.
is.
I didn't know Discord was like the program of choice for scammers too.
Why?
I don't know, but like like a major part of all these like scammers, because like I've been getting really into this, like just looking at these fucking people because it's
Scamming
fucking
hole.
insane. Yeah, and like their program of choice, like because like part of the main their main courses is like webinars, like seminars, but on the web, but they're not actually live webinars, but they advertise it as live. It's actually just like a pre-recording with like a picture of their face, and they're like program of choice is like Discord for some reason.
But why? Like,
I don't
did
know.
they say why or no?
No, they didn't say why. There's no reasoning for it. It's just Discord is their preferred method of hosting these webinars.
Yeah. That's weird. I mean, I guess. I don't know.
I don't
What's
know.
Walter think? Walter, how your stocks on Robinhood doing? Is that what you're checking?
They were doing good, and then right now they're doing okay.
Same
Oh,
shit happened to me.
dude, the Reddit for Robinhood It just keeps
Mhm.
posting like memes of like all the stocks tanking.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, then that's when you buy
Yeah.
everything. Fucking the economy crashes, you start buying stocks.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's just what rich people do. But
Well, yeah, because they already have
that's
money. But also,
yeah.
like, you should always not have like your biggest percentage in like actual stocks, like what we consider stocks, like the Robinhood shit. You're supposed to have a
Hmm.
decent portion in what are they called? They're the
ETFs,
are those what those are called?
Are
I
they?
don't
You
know,
mean the options?
No, not the options. It's the oh,
IRA.
your IRA uses them, but you can invest in them outside of your of that too. It's the
I think it's options, stock options. Fuck if I know. Mutual
Bonds?
it's
funds. Mutual funds.
no, not mutual funds. They're I forgot the fucking name and I have them.
You have the internet right there.
Because there's
Honestly,
ah
can anyone guess what this is? Fuck. What would I do if only I had a
yeah.
machine with all the knowledge in the known world right in front of me? Fucking Google it, dude.
Uh,
Financial investment tools.
uh okay, no, this is just bullshit.
Mutual funds, index funds,
Index funds. There we
exchange,
go. That's what they
index
are. Index funds.
funds.
Index funds are the
Index.
only type that consistently beat the market over the long term.
Well, because index funds are
Low risk.
a collection of them, so it's not just like because you're not just going, oh, fucking Walmart, and then Walmart goes up, and you're like, yeah, and then Walmart goes down, you're like, no, it's like an index. It's averaging like all of them and stuff. So
Yeah,
it's a
but
lot.
like even like the big investor type people like hedge funds and shit, they consistently have a big portion of their money into index funds because it's the only type of stock that like over the long run consistently beats the market.
Well, yeah, because if you, it's like if you already have millions of dollars, it only makes sense to invest in something you know is going to be a guaranteed return. Like, okay, let's say for
Right.
example, if you invest in fucking Tesla or Apple or Microsoft, like all these like companies that you know are going to deliver. And so, I mean, probably not Tesla though, because Tesla is still seen as more volatile, even
Yeah.
though it's already past $1,000. And they're like, it's like bordering $1,000. It's like 1,090 and 1,000.
Well, it's also
But
because like fucking Elon Musk is like you never know what he's gonna do next.
well, the only time he shorted his own stock was like back in April or March. I don't remember. It was a few months ago when he was like, Tesla stock price too high in my opinion. And everyone it just went. But like, I mean, it didn't tank. It just lost a couple $100, which I mean,
Yeah.
that's a lot if you own a lot of stocks. But
Yeah. Well, even
yeah,
if you
but
own a little bit of stocks, that's like a big portion of your investment into it.
yeah, but it's so much easier with like when you already have millions of dollars. It's so much easier because it's like one person buying one Tesla stock at $900, they make $100 off it when it goes to 1,000. One person with $1 million with like 1,000 stocks worth of Tesla, they just made $100,000 off it. So
Yeah. No,
difficult.
but like even for like average people, it's still better to have a if you can afford to invest to have a big portion of your income into index funds.
Oh no, of course, because I mean,
Because
obviously, like
you
even
can you
putting
even
away just $50 a week or whatever.
yeah, that's why it's the long game. Like you
The
start
long run.
putting a little bit right now, in 10 years you're going to have a decent chunk.
But if you're gonna be like a day trader, then day traders are the ones that do like, I mean, literally every single day they'll be up at 6 a.m. Pacific time all the way to like 4 p.m.
Oh no,
and
that's
then
why
just
day
trading
traders day traders put a lot into index funds. That's the one thing like professional day traders have a lot of index funds because I think it was something like only 8% of day traders actually make a fry cook's living at least. And like
Well,
it goes shorter from there and there. Like if you're a professional day trader, you're most likely not going to make money. It's how like a lot of these people how do you call it? Like if you're just specifically day trading in that sense where like you get up at 6, you trade and sell stocks. That's why a lot of these
mhm.
people have like index funds on the side that'll keep reoccurring the money. Because
it,
like just day trading, like
mhm.
you're almost never gonna make money.
It says right here that the day trader average salary is 80,000 a year
The successful ones.
nation.
But out of all the day
No,
traders,
the successful ones, this is the average. The successful ones make upwards of 253,000 a month. Sorry, a year. And then the average is about, well, let's say the median is like 55,000 because that's 33% of them. Then 18% of people make 11,000 through 33,000. Damn. The average salary, yeah.
Hold up, because I had
Crazy. Yeah, the top 8% make over 253,000. And well, let's check what Investopedia says. Hmm.
yeah
Yeah, it doesn't say.
yeah because like there's a lot of these sites that say like 18% monthly return, and that's just insane return.
I mean, if you start with insane amount of capital, yeah. But if you have like,
No,
hey, I'm gonna throw $1,000.
an 18% return is like, no matter how much you put in, you're almost never gonna see that much in return monthly.
I mean, oh, well, monthly, but I mean, it always
18%
depends.
monthly return.
Where was it? This guy made like an 800% return over like the course of a few months on, fuck, what stock was it? I mean, then again, like always, there's gonna be random success stories, but
Yeah.
point is, that's not the average. Yeah. Plus, you have to like brokerage fees and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Damn, this is
It
Invest Till Friday Part 2.
Part 2, Invest Till Friday. It's just because I've been getting into a lot of these scams, and like a lot of these scammers, like day trading is like their creme de la creme type of thing, where it's like they'll like use all these fancy words. None of them are actually accredited or anything. Like none of them like actually have any certifications in this sort of field or a lot of experience in there. And they'll just be like, "Oh yeah, I'll help you become a day trader." And like this is like the main thing. And if you look at like actual stats of day traders, like even if you're like part of like the official like thing, actual day trading, you're still not going to be making a lot of money, especially if you start with like almost nothing, like $1,000, $2,000.
Mhm.
And like this is how they get them. They're like, oh, just invest like $500. You'll see an 18% return monthly. You'll see a like I think the most egregious one was a 50% return, and that's just not possible. Like it's just insane. Like what these people get away with is just like oof, oof. It's just like it always constantly makes me wish I was more of an asshole so I could scam people. Like I'm in the wrong business.
You keep bringing it up, Edward. Might as well just do it.
Well, but also the thing is, there's a lot more risk in the stock market than like, okay, let's say if you're like, I have $100, or no, even I have $1,000 that I just want to throw at the stock market and see if I can make day trading off that. Like, remember, time is money, right?
Mm-hmm.
So at California minimum wage, $12 an hour, working 8 hours a week. You literally, let's say, sorry, 40 hours a week, right? You'd literally be making, let's say, 960 before taxes, right? Every 2
Mm-hmm.
weeks. So those $1,000 that you just gave up were 2 weeks worth, or more than 2 weeks, more made from vine ripened California tomatoes. That's the good shit. You just basically gave up more than 2 weeks in like a day, and you could possibly lose it. So unless you're starting already with a lot of capital, it doesn't make sense. Unless you're investing. If you're investing to make profit in 20 years, like go ahead and do that. But if you're like, I have $1,000, I have $10,000, and I'm gonna be a day trader, like that's not gonna happen.
Mm-mm.
That's not gonna happen. Oh well. So, part 2, Walter's minute. Go.
Let's see. Have you guys heard magic is racist?
What? Why?
I don't know, some cards or have like racial biases or something like that.
Makers of Magic the Gathering game remove racist cards?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm. I think if I remember correctly, it's also cards that don't see any use. So funny enough, banning them might actually increase their price because people are gonna get rid of them more.
What are the band? I kind of want to see the band cards, but let's see. Magic the Gathering. Let's see. Racist Magic the Gathering cards. I don't get. It says invoke prejudice. If opponent casts a summon spell, it does not match the color of one of the creatures under your control. Oh, and it's the KKK.
Yeah.
Holy shit! It's literally look.
Yeah.
They're look at that shit. They have hoods, dude. And they're like burning a town. Yeah. Holy shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, there's some that are like, but they're not exactly good cards, so they don't see play anyways. Like most people forgot
Oh
about
my God.
these.
Hey, we get to see all the. All right, I just found the list that has all of them. If you guys want to see every single one of them,
Yeet.
Yes.
Shoot it.
pull them up. Pull them up. All right, let's see.
Share your screen so
Walter,
the viewers can see.
yeah. Walter,
yeah, yeah.
pull up the pictures.
Let's pull it up right now. Where's my?
Just you pull up the
screen?
picture.
I got Racist Magic the Gathering. Boom! Look at this. Crazy, dude. So we got. Can you guys see me?
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Yeah, we see. We got
Stream's
you.
still running. All right. So the official online database of every Magic card ever published displays the card at a URL ending in 1488. Numbers that are synonymous with white supremacy. Let's find out why. 14 words, 1488. It's a reference to the 14-word slogan, "We must secure the existence of our people and a future for white children." Oh, okay. 1488.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So let's see. Okay. We already saw this. Oh, wait. How do I zoom?
You can't
Don't let
zoom
me
in.
zoom in. Bastards. Okay, we'll just look it up.
You got to reverse
Crusade.
image search.
Magic the Gathering Crusade. Look at the images. Boom. White creatures get +1/+1.
Yeah.
I mean,
See,
could be worse.
I don't think this one in particular is really racist, simply because like every color in Magic has a similar enchantment.
Maybe this one, I guess. I don't know. What?
Maybe because like there's like all black creatures get +1/+1. Like there's
Yeah.
many enchantments that are like that. It's like I guess.
I don't really. I mean, because it's like saying. Because that's really the color. I mean, that's what they're called, right? White
Yeah,
creatures.
they're called white
Or
creatures.
What's that symbol?
White. That's the mono.
Exactly.
That's the color of mono you play. White. That's usually for humans.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't understand this one, but all right, let's see.
That one's kind of like,
Jihad.
yeah, I guess.
Oh shit, this one is probably pretty bad. Jihad. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. Choose a color. As long as opponents have cards of this color in play, all white creatures gain +2/+1. Jihad must be discarded immediately if at any time opponent has no cards of this color in play. So yeah, okay.
Yeah, that one's a
I
bit
feel
more.
like
Yeah.
just because of the name, basically.
Yeah, the name. The
Jihad.
name. Jihad.
Jesus.
Yeah. But also this card was expensive because it's from Arabian Nights. Like the original Magic, it was like Arabian Nights, like one of the first sets. Before it was Magic as we know it.
Stupid. We've removed this card image from our database. That's stupid. I'm trying to see why it's racist. See the image?
Oh, cleanse?
Fuck. I can't really see.
Okay,
it.
I have cleanse. All black creatures in play are destroyed.
Yeah.
I mean,
I guess.
I guess. All black creatures in play are destroyed. I don't see what the image is though, because it says the image is offensive. But
Yeah, I can't see the image. Is it from here, like the low quality?
oh, there we go. It just looks like monsters. I don't.
Yeah, it kind of just looks like.
Yeah, the clouds broke and the sun rays burst forth. Each foul beast in its turn faltered and was gone. It sounds like it's. Did it rename white and black or something or no?
What do you mean?
White cards.
No, white
they
cards are
rename-
still white cards.
Yeah, then I don't understand.
No,
Could
they're-
be like a publicity thing, you know what I mean?
yeah,
They're trying to
it
get
is. Like
ahead of
for some of these are kind of a publicity thing, but it's like there's other variants of these kinds of enchantments and sorceries with other colors.
Right.
It kind of, I don't know.
Maybe it's in the news and people are like, "Oh, what is this?" And they, start playing the game.
Yeah, some stuff like the Jihad, like the what was the other one? The blue one? That one? I kind of I get it.
Prejudice.
Yeah, I get it. Like
Yeah,
that
that
one,
was
like
bad,
yes,
yeah. Okay.
yes, completely. Like just get rid of those. But stuff like this, like Crusade, I mean, I guess it doesn't affect gameplay at all. But it's just, it's like I guess.
Stone throwing devils. Let's see.
Okay, what the fuck? Hold on. I'm pretty sure it's the art. Like, go back to the
Stone throwing devils.
image result. That is that an official art? Cardkingdom.com. 1, 2, 3. The fifth
Which one?
one from the start.
This one?
This one.
Uh,
Because if it's that one, I understand why. If that's official art,
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, this isn't stone throwing devils. This is something else. I think that might be on the next one. No, there's not. This
no,
one wasn't even. This
that
card
one
was
is.
not bad, and this one looks well. It says witches, so
I guess,
there we
but
go.
that one
Yeah,
seems.
no, it says witches.
Yeah, but that one seems a lot more like racist than like some of the other ones.
Yeah, probably because of blackface and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you could say, hey, but stone throwing devils. I don't get why this one is bad. I don't
Yeah.
get it.
Because like there's an actual archetype called devils in the game. Like there's an
Yeah, and
actual
they don't.
archetype, and they go under black because it's just
They
kind of
look like
weird.
demons. I don't understand.
Yeah,
the
it's not
color.
like they're modeled to look like black people. Like if that was like that, I'd understand it. It's like okay, you
Yeah,
know,
they're not even like dark. They're like red. They look like demons. I'm telling you.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, now that's a really clear picture.
Okay,
Oh,
what?
wow. And they
Okay.
got one.
Yeah, there we
Okay,
go.
Invoke Prejudice. That's the KKK one.
Yeah.
Cleanse. Destroys all black creatures. I mean, I guess. You know.
Yeah, I guess.
Stone throwing devils. I
Yeah,
don't. They literally
grand.
look like devils. I don't understand this. All right.
Maybe it's because
Um.
like the background of where they're at is supposed to imply something.
No, because it looks like a castle, and they're jumping over and throwing, and I don't know what's going on over here, but
I don't understand.
okay.
Unless there was like a campaign
Tradition.
for it, like then I guess people see
Summon
it as
gypsies.
racist.
I don't get
Gypsies, I guess, is like it's supposed to be a derogatory term.
That's what?
I
Isn't that
think
literally
maybe I don't know. Like I
bro?
don't know.
John, they were called gypsies. Egypt. That's weird.
Yeah, I think gypsies is supposed to be like a derogatory term. So that one I might understand if
Yes.
that's correct.
Okay.
Otherwise, I don't know.
Jihad, we saw that one.
Yeah.
Crusade.
Yeah.
This one still, but
It was even recently reprinted.
yeah.
That's a reprint right there.
Prison. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, that one's yeah, that one deserves
Yikes.
big fat yikes. That one's
Hey,
just no.
hey, hey, Edward, you have this blown up like on like big screen?
Yeah, I
Big
have this
screen?
on big screen.
Oh, for sure.
And you can see it. You can straight up see it because they
Oh my
finally
god.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that last one in prison. That one is
Nah, the worst. Oh shit.
yeah, I feel like between this one and Invoke Prejudice, both of those just needed to like go away. That's just ooh.
you could. I mean, if
Ooh.
they rename it or something, I don't know, but
N-
this one, yeah, it's-
I feel like these
Yeah.
two in particular, they have to like change the art, they have to rename it and kind of like
Yeah,
edit
yeah.
its effects because
I don't. No. What this effect? I don't understand. If opponent casts a summon spell that does not match the color of one of the creatures under your control, that spell is countered unless the caster pays an additional X, where X is the casting cost of the summon spell. So it's just like you activate it and it's saying, "Oh, my creature is not the type that yours is." So then they just counter it. I don't. You get me?
I guess I mean in Magic it kind of makes sense, but like I can see how to like someone who doesn't play Magic that would seem really racist.
Doesn't match the color of your creatures. How dare you?
Yeah,
Man,
exactly.
you don't understand cleanse to destroy all black creatures.
Yeah, that's the
Anyway.
one I understand the least.
Because of like racial cleansing. I don't know.
I guess.
Yeah.
I
I
guess.
guess if they renamed black or changed it to like death or whatever the little symbol is.
Mm. Yeah, or maybe just like,
Destroy all black
or
creatures.
actually just like rename
No.
the card.
Stone throwing devils is the one that I don't understand at all. Because they look
Just
like
probably
devils.
implications, I guess. It's a
'Cause,
black. It's a
okay,
black card, and they're maybe
But
they're.
I think all
implying, like-
devils are either black or red. Like in
Yeah.
Magic, they're either red or black, I think.
Because like this one, I understand because it's the wording: destroy all black creatures. It's like, whoa, change it, right?
Yeah.
But this one is just summon devils, and they look like devils, and I mean, you know,
Oh, I guess they're
whatever.
mostly red now. It's just stone throwing devils, and then like some that are like combo, like mayhem devil. It's like red and black. I guess they're mostly red now for. I guess because I guess the company saw that it seemed kind of wrong to put the devil archetype under black. I guess.
Right. Well, they're probably just trying to get ahead of it.
Yeah,
It's
because like from what I'm seeing, like all the recent devils are either red and black or just red. Like there's no like just black devils. And I guess yeah, because of the implications around, the history of calling black people devils.
Yeah.
So I guess yeah, I guess it's because of the combo of the
Bit of a reach, but
yeah. But I guess I can see
I
it.
get it. Yeah, I
Yeah,
get
I
it.
can
maybe
see
if it
it.
was like a red card, yeah, it would be
Yeah.
fine
Yeah, if it was a red card, I'd assume. Yeah.
for
Damn,
sure.
that one is the worst one.
Yeah, that
I
one is
swear
just
to
like
That is
God.
the worst one.
outright like, yo.
The second I saw it, I was like, yo,
Yeah.
dude, Christopher Rush, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, like, dude, this one is like, how did this get past quality control? I guess because it's old, but still, like,
Yeah, I guess, because also remember, it was in 1994, so they just drew it up and they're like, no one's gonna care. Or they were just like, no one's gonna make the argument, or like, it looks like something, but it's like, now we're like, we look at it
it's
and
like,
we're culturally sensitive and we go, "Ooh, I
yikes.
don't know,
Like, dude, this one is just like,
it's bad.
oof. Like, it's not even like, we don't even need to go into like its effects or anything. It's just like the art itself is enough to just be like,
Imprisoned
stop.
the art.
Ugh.
All right,
No, get
so
off the
that's
pitch.
crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, like,
And that's it for Walter's Corner.
Oh, yeah.
racism in America. Racism in America.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
crazy.
it's demons. It's demons that are black.
Now is that
Oh.
racist? Or... But I
It is.
understand why they would make them black, because it's like the underworld, and black
Yeah.
versus white, good versus evil. But
Yeah.
chess pieces be like, is chess racist? Let's find out. Is
No.
chess racist? In anti-racist statement, chess champs let black move first. I mean, I guess. Not subscribing to your shit.
Yeah, right? Like who's gonna subscribe? Like I already have enough like spam emails from like a bunch of shit that I was like, fuck it, whatever, get away from me.
Legit. All right, well, that was the quarter. That was Walter's corner. That I just
Nah,
took
that
over.
was just a topic. I have
Yeah,
a better
was-
one.
That was pretty
I have a
interesting.
better
topic.
one.
Go.
Yeah.
Better
Alright,
one than
so-
that. Ooh.
All right, so me, my girlfriend, and her friend, right?
She's
we go
pregnant.
to
Walk it apart.
Ruby's.
She's pregnant.
Oh my god. No.
You impregnated the both of them.
So we go to Ruby's, right there at the Citadel.
Mhm.
Walter's death stare
And,
just
How many girls did you get pregnant, Walter? Okay, and then
Oh my god.
let
Okay,
him
so
know.
we're
he
ordering, right?
just gave me the fucking the evil
Wait.
eye of death. Just fucking
Dude, you ate-
shut the fuck up.
You ate in a restaurant at the height of a pandemic. What are you doing, boy?
They did social distancing. Don't worry about it. Yes.
You're gonna be Michael
So-
soon, dude. Being like, that shit's not even real, bro.
Wait,
You
really?
only get it when they vaccine you. Dude, you missed the Instagram chat. It was the dumbest shit ever.
I don't
We'll get
use
to that.
Instagram. Okay,
We'll
fuck.
get to that.
Talk about that then. Talk about it. Talk
No,
about
no,
it.
no, no.
Well,
You go first.
talk
You go
about
first.
this.
You go
Go.
first.
Go.
It's Walter's corner.
All right, so we're ordering, right? And then my sister, my girlfriend's friend orders whatever she can get. My girlfriend orders, and then I'm right there like I don't know what to get. And it's a girl. She's like the Ruby girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And
yeah,
I'm
I
like,
know.
what do you recommend? And then she's like, just a classic burger. And then like, if you're really hungry, get the super. I'm like, what about the guacamole burger? She was like, yeah, it's good. I'm like, I'll just get the hickory burger. Right? And the whole time, like, I'm thinking in my head, like, Anna's over here boiling. Like, she's just because I'm
Wait.
talking to a female. Like, don't
Wait,
you-
really?
it's funny if you were there, yes.
What?
It's funny if you were there, but and I'm
I
thinking,
would've been
I'm
cracking
laughing in
up.
my head.
Fuck.
because I was probably gonna get the same thing anyway, but I stir this up just to get a response out of
Why?
because it's just funny. I don't know.
Are y'all
I was like,
okay?
yeah,
So,
yeah. I
so
know later. I know later she's gonna be like, "Why are you asking for a recommendation? If you're just gonna get the fucking hickory burger." Like,
this girl walks up to your man. What do you do?
yeah, so
You should
that's
pull that
basically
up
what
on
happened
the
there.
stream on the computer. That way, like I can show correctly.
Oh, okay, wait. Well,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, I feel like it's funnier this week because it's so low quality. It's funny.
Hmm.
This
Yeah.
man pulls up on your girl. He got 2 milkshakes for her. What do you do?
yeah,
What do you
so
do?
that happened.
Dude, look at that fucking
What do you guys think
smile.
about that?
Fucking smile.
I don't know.
What
do
I
you guys
can't
think
talk
about
to
that?
wait staff, so I always have Noosh talk to the wait staff for me.
That's good. That's
I know
good
why, but
advice.
because of Edward, that's an autism problem. It's not of a my girlfriend's gonna kill me problem.
Yeah. I'm just like, hey,
Okay, what
babe.
do you think about it?
Hey, babe, I want
mean,
some more water. Can you get some more
that's
water?
retarded, dude. That's retarded. If you're talking to someone who's gonna serve you food, you're like, hey, oh, can I get some more water, please? And she's like, yeah, no problem, sugar. And your girlfriend's sitting there going,
How do you know her?
yeah, why the fuck she call you sugar, huh? Why do you know her, huh? 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 Why'd she say she hopes for a big tip, huh? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? When you talk to me like that, you can't do this in public, okay? I will make a scene. Don't tell me I'm not making a scene. I'll make a
Oh
scene.
my god.
she's already on the table.
He's like, hey, you over there, don't tell me not to yell. I'll yell at my own fucking man. You tell your baby to shut the fuck up. What was I saying, Walter?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a yikes. But I mean,
Yeah.
it's not gonna destroy your today relationship, right? If you can't talk to a
Nah, it's
waitress.
just funny.
It is.
That is
I mean,
funny
honestly,
after.
if she's
Like,
like,
okay.
fuck was that? And you go, I was talking to the waitress, and she goes, whatever. But if it
Honestly,
becomes like, wait. But if it's like you're sitting at home, and then she goes, hey, why the fuck were you talking to him like 2 hours later? Like 2 hours or 3 hours like, later in the day, you get back to me for a week later. Or she's sitting there, and you're just like, I just think it's funny how last week when you talked to the waitress, she was like, if she goes, I just think it's funny how you run.
Oh my god.
okay, like for reals.
Yeah,
Honestly,
right.
I've never understood like
Don't
couples in relationships who like get mad at people just for speaking to someone of the opposite sex. I've never understood that. Like from either way, whether it's like the girl doing it, like in Walter's case right now, or whether it's like the guy doing it, or whatever, whatever
Either way.
spectrum. Either way, anyway, like I never understood you getting jealous for your partner speaking to another person. Like that to me seems insane. Like
Especially
how are you gonna monitor them when they go to work? Like they have to talk
Exactly.
to other people. Like it seems absolutely insane to me.
especially when she's the bridge connecting you to the chef who makes the food. But if you don't have that bridge, how the fuck are you gonna get your like? You're like, oh, I'm sorry, my girlfriend doesn't let me talk to girls, so I'm just gonna point and grunt. And then she's like, what was that? And you go,
I'm gonna be Michael.
okay.
Michael status.
And then
Just
your girlfriend goes, good boy, good boy.
that seems a bit
Yeah.
excessive, but also it's kind of like
Exactly.
just don't restrict your partner from talking to people. That's basically it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if you're in a
Don't restrict your
relationship,
partner in general.
like, well, I wouldn't
No
say
restriction.
like I wouldn't
No
say that.
restriction. He wants to do hookers and blow. You fucking let him. This is America, okay? You're not married. You guys don't have a kid together. You could fuck off right now, okay?
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. Everyone has their like.
Yeah, I would like to make the argument. So
I wouldn't say that.
think
I
a
wouldn't
man
say that.
should be able to order hookers and blow. Right.
Hold up. You have to call them porn stars because hookers are illegal.
Yeah, I'd like to speak on the behalf of my client, and I'd like to say that hookers and blow should be acceptable, as there has been no prenuptials signed, no postnuptials signed, and no type of ceremony in the first place.
I thought you were gonna say ceremony in the first degree. I was like, wow, he getting really into this shit.
I just that's funny though. But yeah. So in closing, I'd like to say Don't let it happen again, Walter.
What?
You gotta talk to the female waitress. You tell your girlfriend to order.
Honestly, just do what I do. Just be so socially awkward that you can't even talk to people, even if you wanted to.
Misha, I want the burger. He said he wants the burger.
Yeah, literally.
You want fries with that, Mijo? Yeah, I want fries. Bruh. Well,
Either that or just like point at what you want. Just be like,
yeah, be like, I swear I'm not retarded. I'm just socially awkward.
yeah. That's one reason. That's one reason why I hate going through the drive-through, because you can't just point at the thing that you want. Just be like, please.
So, what do you want?
You
I
have to
did an online order under
communicate.
the name Edward. Why are you in the drive-through? Just give it to me. Come on, dude.
Why do you make me go through this hell?
Honestly, dude. Wait,
It's fucking hilarious because when I'm working, like when I'm selling lamps, I don't have this issue.
honestly, dude. Because I feel like that's your businessman skills kicking in, where you're like, well, I'm gonna make money off them. Where on the other hand, you're like, oh fuck, what if she's like, we don't have cheese? Then what the fuck am I gonna do? You know?
Yeah.
Hey,
He's
Anna,
like, can I have?
Anna, this bitch walks up to you, man. You tell her, you better not touch his fucking fries, you fat bitch. I'm more worried.
The
about
fuck
her
you just
cooking.
hit, Walter?
Did you
Don't worry
hit
about
Anna?
it.
I don't think that's allowed.
No,
Dude. They have
no.
outlawed that.
I just saw him like shoot his hand out, like punch something on the
Woman
side.
Until Friday.
Like,
Woman
what the fuck, Walter?
20-year-old Robinhood customer dies by suicide after seeing a 730,000 negative balance.
Yeah,
That fool was 20, dude. Jesus.
that makes sense. Well, it doesn't make sense, but it makes sense. It doesn't make
How is
sense,
it
but it makes
fuck?
sense.
How is a 20-year-old with no income able to get assigned almost $1 million worth of leverage?
They do that, right?
I
They give
I
you
don't know how. I don't know.
they pre fuck, what was it? They
It's
get
showing you
you can borrow cash from them basically.
I need like the phone camera like right here, so that I can, like, while I'm looking at you guys, I can like also be looking into the camera.
I like this angle
Mhm.
better. I like this angle better. If I look right into your eyes,
It's
I
a good
turn
angle.
into yeah, I like this angle better because if I look into
Mhm.
your eyes, I'm gonna turn rock hard. Yeah, you heard me.
There it is.
There it is.
Whoop, there it
A
is.
look of desperation. That's
I've already started my
tell
OnlyFans.
us. Oh my god.
I've started my OnlyFans, guys. Go ahead.
How do
Down
you?
below.
Just a
$4.99.
bunch of
so you guys
Edward
can see
pictures.
my monster cock.
Oh my god.
It's just a bunch of pictures
That
taken
is
of me that I didn't even realize were being taken. It's like from a camera
Yeah,
inside of my
rock hard.
books.
If Edward asleep, I've got a bunch of pictures of Edward asleep for only $4.99 a month.
Like, the reason that the books I bought were so cheap were because like it was actually on dress, putting cameras inside of each one.
Jesus.
Well, I mean, it would.
Wait, tell us about
I mean,
about Michael.
I mean,
About,
look.
yeah,
how you don't
okay.
believe in Corona.
So let's take a visit down memory lane and we'll scroll through because there's not much chat there.
Scroll
anyways.
through down memory lane.
Fuck, where's
There we
comic
go.
news? All right, so we'll go all the way to the top, all the way to the top, all the way because this shit was a lot. Chess was like, "We not throwing an Ebola party." And remember, guys, Eric Andre's special comes out Tuesday.
Didn't it already come out?
Tuesday.
The 17th, no?
Yeah, I thought it already came out. I got a notification from Netflix saying Eric Andre something whatever.
Chess was like, "By the way, y'all still got Yu-Gi-Oh cards?" And Hector's like, "No, bro, I like women."
Yeah,
Oh, Chess, wait. So Chess lives in LA now, right? Like,
Really?
yeah.
In what part of LA?
Yeah, he moved. South Central, basically.
Like based
So like
around the
center
corner
of
from you,
LA.
huh?
No, dude. It takes him like 20 minutes to get here.
Really?
So he
Fuck.
lives.
Is
he
that
lives
traffic wise or
closer
mile
to,
wise?
He
LAX?
lives closer to like around like USC, like UFC Village, like USC over there.
USC Village?
Yeah, like
Oh,
around there.
my friend lives there. That's not that far. That's not that
Yeah,
far.
it's like 20 minutes. at
Okay,
most.
Edward. First of all, shut the fuck up. It's not that far, mister. I'll walk 30 miles down the beach.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, it wasn't that bad. And everyone's like, Edward, you've been gone for 5 days. Where the fuck were you?
Okay, well, to
Not
be
me.
fair, when I drive up north, I drive like 3 hours or like 5 hours.
That's fine. That's
So
why you're already used to it. So
it's like 20 minutes. And
all
then
right.
like when I go out to hang out with my friends or like when I go see Noosh, I drive for like 40 minutes to like an hour. So like 20 minutes is like nothing. Like
Yeah.
when we before the quarantine times, uh like
Dude,
I
honestly,
on Mondays I would
you
do like a whole like route to go pick up friends, and then we
mhm.
would go eat, and then I drop them off, and like the drive would be something like 30 minutes. Like one of the stops was over there by where Chess lives now, apparently by USC. So like I'd go
Yeah,
there, then I'd go to Santa Monica, then I'd come back to downtown LA, then I'd drop off them here at USC again, and then I'd drop another one off at Inglewood, and then come back home.
yeah. That makes sense though, because even me with like with the old job, I still have like the habits of it where I'm like, it's 20 minutes. That's super close by. Like that's not even far anymore.
Yeah.
Where it's like it's only 10 miles away. That's nothing. Because I
Yeah.
was so used to just driving for hours and hours a day. So it's like, whatever.
Yeah, it's whatever. It's only 10 miles.
I know. 6 months since I got fired, and I still have those habits. It's crazy. But all right.
Yeah,
So
Eric Andre's special is up.
it's out. No, it's not. What? No.
Oh
Let me see.
no, it's
told
remind me.
Yeah.
It's a remind me
okay.
button. It's up
Put it on
there,
Netflix.
but it's not there. It's
Tuesday
only
on
the
Netflix.
trailer.
Right.
Yeah.
So Hector says June party on the 26th, and I'm like, it doesn't seem safe. It's 26th. It's basically next week, next Friday, basically. June party, he said, next Friday. And I'm like, dude, we're still at the height of the pandemic, whatever. And even, dude, okay, come on. Even Walter was like, by the 26th, we should be good. Come on, dude. Have you seen the cases? And did you see what
It
Trump's
keeps going up.
retarded
Yeah.
ass said? Trump was like, if we stop testing, Corona would just go away.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, what the fuck?
How does it
That's
feel to be
retarded.
smarter than the president of the United States?
Oh, I mean, like,
Feels fucking great.
I feel like that the Futurama meme. Like, you're technically correct.
No, because that the quote is technically correct, the best kind of correct, but he's not. The
Oh
best
yeah,
kind of,
no, he's not the best kind of correct, but he is technically correct. If you stop testing, you technically won't have any more cases recorded. But that means
Yeah.
the cases will still be there. It's just they're not being recorded.
So Hector goes, I mean, you've been out to Costco, right? What's the difference? And I'm like, dude, are you gonna isolate for 2 weeks until the 26th? Come on. And Chess goes, Hector, goddammit, we're not throwing an Ebola party. And it's like, honestly,
But
Michael,
what did Michael say though? Yeah.
intellectual, starts right here and goes, the virus was never this crazy. It was all hype. I was always out, didn't get shit. And then Chess is like, Ebola, my dude. Did you get tested? And Michael, in his ever all-knowing wisdom, goes, no, because that's how you get it.
What?
And Chess was like, wrong, son. I got tested, came out negative. And I was like, no, it's not. You absolute retard. And Chess is like, it's not. It's really not. That's a conspiracy. And I'm like, it's real. You can get it. It's you can be asymptomatic and spread it. It's a problem. And he's like, I'm not getting a fucking Q-tip rammed up my brain just so they can tell me what I already know. I was literally at
Oh
the
my God.
airport, and Chess was like, that's not how they test you. He spit into a thing, coughed into a thing, swab your mouth with a Q-tip, drop it in the bag, and then, that's it. Go get tested when they open, right? Because you can do it all from your car, safety of your
Yeah,
car, right?
yeah.
And he's like, Michael, it's all hype, honestly. Who do you know has died from it?
My uncle.
Exactly. If you had been there, you could have fucking told him, dude.
Yeah.
And Chess said, you don't want to be a carrier without knowing. And Chess's fucking coworker died. Haven't seen the man in a month since he got it. And Michael's
my
like, did
God.
he already have an illness? And he's like, no. Do you know that for a fact? I mean, not that I know of. Exactly. But he did get it. Haven't seen him in a month after that. And not hearing
Right.
from them doesn't mean dead. Could have just left.
Left?
The man was 3 years
Like-
away from retirement. He wouldn't just give that up.
Oh.
So he was old. And I'm like, Michael, stop being retarded. Alan's friend Matthew was on a respirator, fucking dying from that
Matthew?
shit. Matthew, the black one, remember?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dude
Yeah.
that liked
What?
pizza.
Yeah. He's fine now. But that's
Yeah.
what I'm telling him. Like, it's real. It's fucking real. And then
Send a
my
picture of
cousin,
Matthew. I
my
gotta make
cousin
sure
from
I
Mexico.
got the right one.
I don't think.
Your cousin from Mexico.
Yeah, my
What
cousin
the
from Mexico
fuck?
named Alex. Let me see. Does Matthew
Mm,
even have fucking? Uh,
that's crazy though. Damn, that's crazy.
can't
Fuck.
fucking Matt Ziegler. Yeah. Okay. There. He just has pictures of cars on his Instagram. He doesn't have any pictures of him.
Wait, Matthew, he's like
Oh,
he's overweight,
there you
right?
go.
Like he's a big dude.
Like, yeah, fat, tall.
Oh fuck, yeah, he's
Yeah.
cool as shit, man. What the
Yeah.
fuck? Ah,
Fuck.
Matthew.
no.
And I went
Yeah,
to the movies
hopefully
with
he's
him a couple
okay.
times. And since he does,
Yeah.
since he works in like the medical field, he like teaching CPR classes and stuff. He's in contact with nurses. You know, something must have happened. So,
Wow.
all right. So
Fuck.
let's see where was it? Where was it? Where was I? So he's
Yeah.
like, he's being retarded, right? He's like, my cousin almost died, and he was like, he was working. He was not that old. He was in his 40s, right? And I'm like, dude, it's real. My cousin's like almost 40. Matthew, 25.
Mhm.
Did he have any
Damn.
respiratory or any kind of illness? My cousin, no. Literally one day to the next. I was like, you're not worrying about it. It's not about you. It's about not killing your parents or old people around you. Yeah, you'll be like, oh, I just had a cough or I was on a respirator, but now I'm fine. But it's like, well, how many people did you spread it to, right? And
Yeah.
he's like, and
Mm.
Chess goes, it's real. It's not spread out in California as being safer than most. You know, I mean, even though we've effectively like flattened the curve,
No,
the
we
only reason
haven't. Not
no, no, no.
anymore.
Listen. Only reason the curve is flattened in LA County is because it's the same amount of cases every fucking day.
Yeah.
So it's like thousands and thousands and thousands. We're like, whoa. But I mean, you know, it has gone down from what it initially was because people were getting safe. But a bunch of Republican states, there's a bunch of new cases now, 2 weeks after the openings
It's
of
not
their
just
fucking
Republican
states.
states anymore. It's almost every state now in the US where like
Oh,
the cases are climbing.
yeah, it's really bad.
It's so bad.
Fucking
Everybody just forgot that the virus existed and now like
Orange County, they
oh
suggest wearing a mask. LA County is mandatory for anywhere in public spaces and stuff like that. But Orange County, they suggest. Fucking retards, dude.
fucking
God. Okay, so
dumb shit.
Michael's like, it's real, but it's not as dangerous as people say. It's just another flu. Andres, your young cousin, was he healthy? And Chess is like, bro, the flu kills people. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but the world acting stupid over the flu, like Rona. Yes. Okay, so you're telling me people have always been like this. This is literally like when we discovered flu. People were not wearing masks. Yes, people had a tendency to panic after an epidemic. People didn't lose jobs. Exactly why they died. Dude,
My
I'm
God.
telling you, the Spanish flu killed millions. In a world of billions, wow. I'm like, it's a pandemic because it's super contagious and can kill. Oh, okay. So in a world of billions, so human lives aren't worth anything.
Yeah, it's like okay, oh, you only killed a couple of million. Talk to me when you've killed at least 1 billion. Like, oh
I'm
my
telling you,
god.
I'm on, bro. That's why people are literally protesting. Imagine just one black guy out of billions. Who cares? Like, imagine how. And he's like, 1 billion minus 1 million. It's like, bro, come on, come on. And so I was using his own argument, right? And he's like, black guy got murdered. You don't get murdered by the flu.
Bruh.
What? You don't get murdered by the flu.
People used to be murdered by the flu all the time. Now they have a vaccine.
Yeah, for
They have a
real.
vaccine for
Okay,
this.
like don't like multiple like experts on the field. I think I remember reading something, a study, something that like the only reason the Spanish flu died out was because it killed everyone that it could kill. Everyone that's a little susceptible to dying to the Spanish flu died from it, and that's why it went away.
Damn.
Basically,
Yeah,
It's
it's
like,
like
makes sense.
it's like instead of herd immunity, it's herd death, basically.
yeah,
Herd extinction.
dude.
It was literally old people that were dying from it, same thing, but a bunch of young people died from it too. But it's basically
It was in the middle of World War II, and since Spain, I think, wasn't involved in World War II, they were the only ones reporting on it. So most of the casualties, not most, but like a big portion of the casualties from World War II were actually due to the Spanish flu, but it's just they weren't documented as being from the flu rather than from combat because the U.S. wanted to keep morale up and wanted to incentivize people to keep the war
Right.
going.
Right.
It infected 500 million people, a third of the world's population, and it killed 50 million of them, basically a 10% kill rate. Right now, coronavirus is at a fucking 6% kill rate, dude. It's bad. Bad.
It's it's just
So,
so hard to get people to understand the actual implications of such a small number.
I know.
Like,
And then I told him, you think the flu cares about who it kills in his response to murder? And Hector's like, all right, no party, Lamau. It's like, no,
no.
That's a good
no.
ending. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And he's like, the
That's
flu
funny.
is natural and the people dying from it don't compare to the killing of black by cops. And it's like, the cops are conscious beings who know what they're doing. But it's like, but also, I'm saying it's dangerous because it can be more deadly and is way more contagious. That's the point. And he's like, there's deadlier shit out here. Don't need to be this dramatic. It's like, bro, Hector, dude, I just wanted a yes or a no. He's like, less than 400K have died. Do you know how many people die from regular flu? And I'm like, okay. During mid-April, the counted deaths for COVID-19 were 15,000 per week. During a typical peak week for the flu, the counted deaths are about 750. So yeah, I mean, people die from the flu all the time. Why would we care?
Yeah,
Well,
and
because it's
this
15,000 people per week. Holy shit! And he says, "Did you get that from a forum?" No, dick. I got it from the CDC website. Why would
yeah,
I get it from a
I'm not
forum?
you.
That anyone could make or an official government website, and I link them. CDC, written by a doctor. Come on, dude. As April ended, more than 60,000 confirmed deaths. Dude, right now we're at over 118,000 deaths. Right, like live right now. It's crazy.
Dude, like it just fucking sucks that like we have to tackle this now. Like that all like it just sucks. It's basically like the population is like battling two battles at once: the systemic racism of America and the pandemic. It's like
Right.
it's just it sucks so much. Like it's got to be done. Like like there's no way around it. Like,
And I'm telling him,
but it's
the
just
Span it's fucking stupid. And I told him the Spanish
like
flu second wave killed millions of people. And then like the first wave wasn't that bad for the Spanish flu. And he goes, "This ain't the Spanish. It's not. It was fucking 1918. That's why people put pig shit on their wounds thinking it was miracle tonic." And I'm like, dude, retards injected bleach after Trump suggested it. It's
That's
history
true.
fucking repeating
yeah,
itself.
it's like
And he's like, no one's that stupid. Do you see our president right now? I think they are. I think they are. Fuck, man. Absolute. And I'm like, okay. Point is, we have no cure. It's killing people. Stay home. Wash your hands. And he's like, more people dying of heart disease and cancer. Stop eating processed food. Do more cardio. I'm telling him, this is what's basically happening. I'm saying COVID deaths matter, and you're saying all deaths matter.
yeah.
He's like, oh, I didn't say that, and I'm like, dude, you literally just said more
You
people dying
literally
of
just
heart
said
disease and cancer. Come
Yeah.
on.
He didn't say that, but he said the argument behind that phrase. It's like how much more dense can you get? Like he's literally
And I'm like,
dude, he's literally turning into my dad.
and I'm like, just wash your. And then Walter goes, sneak peek of my Netflix special from Eric Andre, and I was like, can't wait. That's just how it is.
Fuck.
it.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
dude,
Like speaking on this topic, like
Agreed.
have you guys like come into like this like have you guys been like aware of what's going on here in California?
What do you?
Kind
There's
of.
a 30 things are on fire right now. Name one of them.
Recently, like this week,
What?
I think it
What
was
are you
something.
talking about?
It was something like nine young black men got lynched.
Yeah, dude.
Oh
And
yeah, it
then
was like a bunch of black people. Yeah.
today they
Dude,
released earlier how the guy's brother died too. His brother,
He got shot. Yeah.
stepbrother, yeah, got killed by the cops.
they got lynched. No,
But
like
apparently he was brandishing a firearm, so I don't know.
well, that one, but I'm talking about like
The rest of them,
the rest of them.
got fucking lynched.
Like there was this one dude, he was like coming home from school or some shit, and like he just got kidnapped. His car was still running, and they found him like a couple of miles away, hanging from a tree. It was literally like 60s level like fucking like lynching cross burning shit. It's like
Right.
the most kind of disgusting racism that like it's just
Awful.
it was
I don't
it
understand
Real
that.
was
life.
fucking disgusting. Like, bruh.
Dude, it was so sad. There was this lady, just one girl was protesting Black Lives Matter in the middle of a shithole town in a shithole Republican state. Um, inside of a welfare state, basically. Because did you know that most of the Republican states have the highest rate of welfare? It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Almost all know.
Let me double check that so I can
Yeah.
see.
California has the least, but we make the most amount of money. So it's
Yeah.
like
So
whatever.
let's see. States that voted for Trump depend the most on big government. Jesus. Let's see. The map of welfare states. So 91% of Republican run states are on welfare.
Yeah.
Holy or
Almost
welfare
all.
states.
Almost all states. Yeah. There you go.
22 states total, 20 welfare states.
Oh,
Holy shit.
dude. What are the two that are not welfare states?
It's not showing. I think Texas and Georgia. Yeah, Texas and Georgia are the only ones.
Okay, Georgia's kind of
That's fucked up.
surprising. Texas doesn't surprise me because it has like a large business incentive type of thing, but Georgia kind of
No,
surprised me.
Georgia has a huge business incentive thing too. That's where most of the
No, not
that's where
incentive
most
thing.
business.
Not incentive thing
Georgia?
because like a lot of states have incentive things and there's a whole issue with those that like I'm nowhere near qualified to even begin to speak about. But how do you call it? I'm talking about like Texas is like a really popular, really big state where like a lot of people want to do business in. Like there's natural incentive to go there, kind of like Los Angeles or kind of like New York.
Mhm.
But Georgia, like what's their main like production thing?
Well, Georgia, that's where they film a lot of places because of the low tax rates and also where a lot of businesses are incorporated in with literally just
Oh,
one office. Like it'll be one person in an office, just like we're incorporated here because of the low tax rate, and that's pretty much it. But yeah,
uh,
most of the filming and stuff, because that's why you always see filmed in Georgia and stuff like that. So yeah, oh my god. So
okay. I
let's
guess
see.
that kind of makes sense then. Yeah.
Most of the people on Obamacare hate Obama.
Honestly, dude.
That's like the one. It's like that's one of the most hilarious states. I mean, that's one of the most hilarious things. New Mexico is the most dependent state.
Yeah. California has given, let's see, basically 2 billion. Well, that was in 2013, 2014. More than 2 billion in tax. Oh, wait, no. Just kidding. Actual revenue in 2014, 2015 was 110 billion in revenue.
Oh no,
Total tax.
Wyoming is the most dependent state.
Crazy. According to this map, did you Google the same map I did? Wait,
Maybe.
Wyoming.
So think about this. Like,
Wyoming's
let's
28.
say
I don't know.
California is like done with all their shit, right? They secede. Like, and they need to feed all those people in the southern states. They're not gonna be able to.
They
Like
will
literally, they don't have
starve.
enough money.
They
They
will
will
fucking
starve. People
starve.
Yeah, they will starve.
literally like
California's
fucking
GDP
crazy.
is $3.2 trillion.
Yeah.
Now let's look at the
Right.
US GDP. US's GDP is 20.54. So it basically makes up, I can't do math. It makes up 15% of the entire United States' gross domestic product.
Right.
Yeah.
Holy.
Like if we were to split how do you call it United States like into two countries, like the states that are currently blue and the states that are currently red, the country that is made up of the red states would not be able to sustain themselves.
Yeah, we literally, if California, let's say if California seceded, it would be the 5th largest economy in the world,
Yeah.
surpassing
Mhm.
India, the UK, France, Italy, Brazil, Canada. The only ones that actually pass it would be the rest of the US, then China, Japan, and Germany. Germany has 3.9, so
Yeah.
we could be Germany basically.
Yeah.
Beat him
Wow.
once. Well, actually, we beat him twice, so we can beat him a third time. I think.
Yeah, we can beat him a third time. Like not now, not anymore. I don't think we can beat him anymore.
We'll see.
Unless we're talking about like military power, because
Military spending.
no
if we
one
cut
beats
it
the
in
U.S.
half- If we cut it in half, it would still be the most.
Yeah,
It would still be the most.
like I was gonna say, like no one beats the U.S. in military spending.
$500 billion.
They can beat
would
us
be
in
half.
everything else. They can beat us in everything else, but they can't beat us in military spending.
And it's funny because this spending, not even like actual like usefulness.
Yeah.
Like a usefulness grid is completely different. How long have you been
Right.
going?
Why are we spending so much? We're not in war. Like it's so
we
crazy.
no, we technically are. We technically are.
Technically, yeah. Technically, yes.
The
'Cause
best
with
kind of
all the
correct.
conflict- Exactly. That's the best kind of correct. How long have you been
Those
going?
are conflicts. It's not like we signed a war declaration.
An
or
hour.
anything, right?
Yeah, but
An
we're
hour.
funneling enough money and enough supplies into those conflicts that it's essentially a war. We've essentially been in a war for like what is it now? Like
That's
20 years?
40 years?
40 years.
40, dude.
40
Since
years.
like Vietnam, legit.
So
Since
basically
Vietnam,
double all of our double our age, and that's how long we've been in war.
Right.
That's like the amount of time the U.S. has been in conflict.
Yeah. Like it makes absolutely no sense to keep these wars running this long. But
So the war in Afghanistan, 18 years. Let's see. Where's the fucking- It says that one's the longest one, but really the war in Afghanistan just comes from like other wars and stuff.
yeah.
It's crazy. The second longest war officially is the Vietnam War, 17.4 years. Holy shit.
Wow.
Crazy.
What the fuck?
And the
Yeah.
next one is the Moro Rebellion, which was 14 years. The war in Pakistan, 2014, 2017. I mean, that's basically the war in Afghanistan, 13 years. The Northwest Indian War was from 1785 to 1795.
Yeah. That's one of the big issues right now. Well, that's been on for a while, that like the executive branch of the government has a little bit too much power because of the CIA. It responds directly to the executive branch rather than like how it's supposed to be, quote unquote, checks and balances, giving
Right.
the president basically the authority to start non-wars.
The Cuban Missile Crisis lasted 12 days.
Yeah.
That's crazy. The Whiskey Rebellion was 0.4 years.
So
Get their fucking whiskey. Well,
so
we'll talk about
how do you call it?
the military-industrial complex next time.
Fucking
'cause
military
that's its
industrial
whole-
complex.
That's its own fucking podcast. So
Defund the
Alright,
military.
so-
Hold on, just closing thoughts. Defund the
Defund-
defund the
defund
police.
the military.
Defund the
Defund
military.
the police.
Fund everything else.
Fund everything else. Literally. If
Literally.
you funded those $500 billion into like social spending, we'll talk about.
Oh,
that next time.
okay. So I saw a tweet from I forgot if it was from like the official LAPD or not, but like they were like, if you reduce our 1 billion budget by 150 million, we're no longer going to respond to rape calls or 911 calls. It's like,
wow.
because like those
That's
measures
crazy as
pass.
fuck.
Those measures
Fuck
pass.
LA.
Like we're already removing those 150 million from their 1 billion budget. It's like, what do you mean? That's your primary function. Everything else is like you can start shutting down from the outside in. Your primary function is like 911 calls. Like,
Right.
In some
Yeah,
final
man. That's
good
fucking
news, though,
bullshit. Man.
in some final good news, at least, Governor Newsom declared that Californians must wear face masks in public under a new coronavirus order.
oh,
So,
okay.
That came out literally today, 12 p.m. So yeah,
Ooh.
so now everyone has to do it. So no, those fucking Republicans in the OC can go fuck themselves and wear their masks. Or I
Yeah.
hope they die. It's a win-win either way.
Yeah, so
Either they
well,
fucking
no.
die.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Or
because
they-
if they don't wear masks, they're endangering us, not them.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I mean,
but
they're in the OC.
they hang around.
Oh,
They hang
yeah.
around their bubbles, so
Exactly.
yeah, they're
They're
not in
so-
with our bubble.
I feel like that. I feel
When
now
I
that
go shopping at Food for Less, I don't see fucking white people anywhere.
Right.
They're in Costco.
right. Oh, okay.
Right.
Like I that
that's
like
enough.
Food for Less is my shit, dude. It's
Yeah.
my shit. I tell you what. All right, and that's Broke Till Friday.
I honestly I honestly felt like that Bobby Hill meme with like the inflated head when you pointed that out.
We're broke till Friday. Goodbye, my friends. We'll see you next week. Now I'ma go and beat my meat. And we're broke till Friday. Bye, my friends. We'll see you next week. And now I'ma go and beat my meat. And we're broke till Friday.